Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review. And today, guys, I'm reviewing the 86 rated Ultimate Scream SBC Hulk, which just looks, oh my god, just looks fantastic, doesn't he? I was able to complete his SBC for 130,000 coins in the 4 games that I played him with. He scored me 6 goals and also got me 3 assists, and he's also got a 3-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Moving along onto his game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 96 shot power, his 88 short passing, as well as his 93 strength, and finally his 92 long shots. And I did also have the artist chemistry star applied to this Hulk card, and if you do decide, or if you can only do this SBC from scratch, he will cost you a maximum of 150,000 coins. And actually, for a change, EA have been pretty generous with the packs that you get in return, including a rare mega pack, which is I'm not actually being sarcastic or anything. That's genuinely actually nice by EA to actually give us a rare mega pack instead of like a 5k gold pack or something, which they usually type of that they tend to usually give us for these SBCs. But listen, this is a fantastic card, and when you look at this card, some people might raise a couple issues. They might say, is his agility bad? Is his balance bad? On paper, 100% it is bad. In game, not the case. And I did have the artist cam stat. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, but what I will say is, I think this card is absolutely fantastic to use in game, and I had a ton of fun using him. The problem is fitting him into a team. As you saw with the team that I'm using him with, unless I spent like a good few 100,000 coins, it's very hard to fit him into a really, really good team. You're restricting yourself to either using the Chinese League, Brazilian players around Hulk. So you really do kind of have to sometimes, unless you've already got a Brazilian team in place and you plan to keep a Brazilian team for a very long time, it's just not that easy to, or unless you've got Carlos Alberto at right back or something like that to get a strong link to Hulk. Yeah, it's not the easiest to get him onto full chemistry in a really, really good team. But having said that though, when I used him in game, he was just absolutely phenomenal. He did not put a foot wrong. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. That artist counts, that takes his agility from 72 all the way up to 80, which actually felt really decent. It takes his balance up to 64, which still isn't great, but I have to say, his dribbling in-game felt absolutely fantastic. Maybe it's because of how good his dribbling stats are. For example, although his balance and agility aren't necessarily the best, he does have 87 dribbling, which goes into the mid-90s with the artist chemistry style. Also, his ball control goes up to 88 as well, so actually his dribbling feels phenomenal and will be the first point of this card, because I have to say, he was taking on players with ease at times. He was really, really effective on that right-hand side. Defenders would struggle to keep up with him. You'll see in the clips yourself on how he skips past players. He's absolutely fantastic with it. So dribbling wise, and obviously the 4-star skill moves as well, big plus to this card. I have to say, I was very, very impressed with his dribbling. His second pro is also going to be his pace, lightning quick, 89 acceleration and 86 sprint speed. He does also have the 83 stamina as well, so no need to worry about him getting that tired either. And he feels even quicker than 88 pace. Honestly, he was just rapid down that right hand side, once again skipping past players, defenders struggling to keep up with him. It allowed him just to be able to cut into that into the midfield from from the right hand side, and some of the runs that he'd make as well to get into almost one-on-one opportunities were fantastic. Honestly, pace, dribbling, absolutely fantastic. His third pro will also be his passing. He picked him up 3 assists in the 4 games, very good return. He's got 84 vision, which does go up to 96 vision. His short passing goes up to 92. His long passing goes up to quick math here, 81, 91, 93. There we go. My maths is fantastic all of a sudden. So yeah, with that artist chemistry, his vision, his short passing, his long passing all go up into the mid-90s, which is absolutely fantastic. And obviously 3 assists in the 4 games was evidence of how good his how good his passing was. His 4th pro will be his strength. Now actually, he isn't even that tall. What's his height? 5'10". That's average height, isn't it? But 93 strength. Wow, you can notice that he is strong. He'll bully players off the ball. He'll muscle them off. He will not lose the ball, or very, very rarely he'll lose the ball anyway. Also, that 84 strength as well just made him fantastic. Really, really, really strong, I have to say. I was very, very impressed with that. He could even take on centre-backs, and they'd struggle to be able to, out-muscle him. So, yeah, dribbling, strength, pace, passing, fantastic. And then, of course, the final pro to make it 5 pros to the cards is going to be his finishing. Now, he has only got 82 finishing, and to be fair, even with the artist chem stat, it actually keeps his finishing at 82, but his finishing was fantastic in game. I have to say, even his positioning isn't the best. Don't get me wrong, the decent stats for this stage of the game, but they're not the most insane stats that we've seen in this world. It's nothing like unique or anything like that, but it's got to be that 96 shot power and the 92 long shots. He just drives the ball past the goalkeeper to the point where they've got absolutely no chance. He is a menace both on his right and left foot, to be honest, he feels even better than the 3-star weak foot. He felt like he had a 4-star or even a 5-star weak foot, in my opinion, based on how he was in game. But yeah, absolutely insane. 9 goal contributions in 4 online matches. Great card. And for me, you know, by the way, we have actually brought back the rating that I give out of 10 to players. I'm going to give him a 9. I really, really want to give him a 10, but the problem that puts me down to giving him a 9, I'll explain now, is purely because he's not the easiest to fit into a team. You either restrict yourself to using him as a super sub, put him into a Brazilian team, or a CSL team, which in my opinion is a bit of a negative that you have to force to kind of get chemistry around him, which isn't necessarily too easy. So that's the one downside I have to him. But in terms of how he is to play in game, if it was just on how he felt in game, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, but because of the issues with the league and stuff like that, 9 out of 10. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.